Follow up to your remarks about President Trump's rally last night. Some people who watched that made comparisons between a rally that happened at Madison Square Garden in 1939 with neo-Nazis or Nazis back then. Do you see those comparisons? And can you also expand on what he said and what you said yesterday about Puerto Rico?
Donald Trump this is not new about him, by the way. What he did last night is not a discovery. It is just more of the same and maybe more vivid than usual. Donald Trump spends full time trying to have Americans point their finger at each other, fans the fuel of hate and division, and that's why people are exhausted with him. That's why people who formerly have supported Donald Trump, have voted for him, are supporting me, voting for me. People are literally ready to turn the page. They're tired of it. In terms of Puerto Rico, even when I was in the United States Senate, knowing that Puerto Rico does not have a United States Senator, I was intentional about doing what I could as a United States Senator to make sure that among my priorities, it included paying attention to the needs of the people on that island, including the aftermath of Hurricane Maria. I have announced also my plan that is about my opportunity economy writ large, but a specific target that will include a task force focused on the needs of Puerto Rico, understanding that it has very specific needs in terms of upgrading and repairing its electrical grid, what it needs in terms of investment that will be public-private partnerships. And I'm going to continue to do it. I'm very proud to have the support of folks like Bad Bunny and Jennifer Lopez and others who were supporting me before that nonsense last night at Madison Square Garden, and are supporting me because they understand that they want a president of the United States who's about uplifting the people and not berating, not calling America a garbage can, which is what Donald Trump, those are the words he has used. So there you go. I'll see you later.
I am so glad that the disgusting joke made last night will be part of Kamala Harris's closing message because it perfectly reveals what she has been saying over the past couple of days. She has a to-do list, a checklist of ways to help us. Donald Trump has a list of grievances. He's angry. He has enemies. He wants to attack. He wants to destroy. That is what he is all about. It's not about you or me. It's about himself and going after those who upset him or those he dislikes, those he considers the enemy from within. And the enemy from within? Those are other Americans. That's who that comedian was mocking last night when he was talking about Puerto Rico. He was joking in a gross way, not even a joke about Americans. But of course, they don't care. Now, before we get into this Trump video, I think there's a clip that was reshared by the Kamala Harris campaign that is very timely right now, and I want to check it out right here.
Because I don't want anybody going on me. We need every voter. I don't care about you. I just want your vote. I don't care.
He doesn't care about you. He just wants your vote. I think that's important to highlight before we get into the video just posted by Trump because it shows the truth. They're going to try to clean up their mess in these last couple of days. They are lying to you as much as they can. Trump is saying he might eliminate federal income tax. That's a lie. This whole campaign is based on lies. And that's exactly what we see in this video right here.
Kamala backed Biden on everything. She was the deciding vote for his disastrous economic agenda. They raised taxes on the middle class, and prices soared. Kamala was in charge of his open border policies, giving welfare to illegals while Americans struggle, and their weakness invited wars. Now Kamala wants to double down on failure. It's time to turn the page on Joe and Kamala's failed agenda. President Trump fights for you. His strength kept us safe. Trump cut taxes for families. Prices were lower and the border secure. Now, President Trump can do it again.
And we are going to launch a new golden age of American success for the citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed.
Remember, Kamala broke it. President Trump will fix.
First of all, that video is just riddled with lies. Secondly, if you want to attribute the Biden-Harris agenda to Kamala Harris, that's great. Are you saying that pulling us out of the disaster you oversaw during the COVID crisis that you mismanaged is bad? Investing in American infrastructure? That's bad? Bringing back American manufacturing? That's bad? Inflation dropping to historically low levels and unemployment rates? Are you saying any of that is bad? What about the investments in the CHIPS and Science Act? Is that bad too? He doesn't know how to fix anything. If he did, he would have done it during his first administration. If he did, he would have talked about it last night. But no. That rally the video is trying to make up for, trying to distract from, shows what Donald Trump really wants to do: talk about his grievances, complain, and attack. And that's exactly what AOC called him out for in this clip right here.
Well, there's a couple of things. As you mentioned, this was a hate rally. This was not just a presidential rally. This was also not just a campaign rally. I think it's very important for people to understand that these are mini January 6th rallies. These are mini Stop the Steal rallies. These are rallies to prime an electorate into rejecting the results of an election if it doesn't go the way that they want. Because Donald Trump and that entire cadre of people up on that stage, Stephen Miller, et cetera, do not respect the law of the United States of America. And they either want to win this election or they are using rhetoric of taking it by force. That is what they mean, and that's what they're doing when they are inciting violence and hatred against Latinos, against Black Americans, against Americans who don't have children, against, I mean, you have J.D. Vance literally talking about watering down people's right to vote depending on if they can viably carry a child or not. We have to understand how unhinged this campaign has got.
The man is unstable. The man is unfit. The man is a disaster. It couldn't be clearer to anyone who watches or listens to him for even a couple of seconds. He is a disturbed individual who should be nowhere near the Oval Office. We have a couple of days left to continue making that case, and I appreciate you doing it with me. If you want to support this channel and the work we do, as always, you can hit that subscribe button, leave a like on this video, and if you've stuck around until the end, drop a blue heart in the comments. And before we go, if you have already voted for Kamala Harris, if you've already cast your ballot, let me know in the comments. We would all love to thank you. So excited! Now, until next time, I'll see you soon.